Hello, today we are adding and subtracting positive and negative fractions. So we are, right here, negative fraction minus a fraction. So to add and subtract fractions that are positive and negative, you have to remember what you did for integers. For example, this would be like negative 3 minus 5. So what did you do for integers? Well, you didn't subtract. You added the opposite. So you would get something in the range of negative 8 or negative 9 or negative 10 as this answer right here. Okay, so basically we're going to take two negatives, and when that happens we have to add them together. So check the operation, set up the problem vertically, find common denominators, and perform the operation. Sounds very medical. Okay, so 3 3/4 and 5 4/5. So they're both negatives, but that means they're going to combine. So let's do a common denominator of 20. So that's times 5. So that's 15, and this is times 4. That's 16. We're putting them together, so that's 31/20. And put these together, that's 8. So really we want to take this, that's 20. Let's take this and make it 9 and 11/20. Now, when you put two negatives together, you do end up with a negative. So double check that before you end. Okay. All right. So here's another example. This would be like saying, okay, that's 5, and we're going to add negative 7. So when we add, they're going to battle it out, and the negatives are going to win. So when they battle, you're really subtracting. So that would be the 7 number minus the 5 number. So 7 3/8, and we're going to take away 4 5/6. So a common denominator, 8, 16, 24, would be 24. So that's times 3, and you get 9. And this is times 4, and you get 20. We have to borrow. Okay, so when we borrow one here, we're going to put 24/24 with it, and that becomes 33/24. And we're going to take away 20/24, and we get 13/24. And then over here we have 2. Now we look back, and the negatives won that one as well. Okay, don't ever forget to go back and look and see. All right, so this is be like negative 12 minus negative 5. So really we would add the opposite, and that would give us negative 7. So the answer is going to be negative on this one. And we're going to take this number and subtract this number because they are battling. So hopefully we don't have to borrow on this one, but it looks like we do. All right, so 12 as a common denominator, that's 9 and 10. And when we borrow, it goes right here, 12/12. And we end up with 21/12 minus 10/12, which gives us 11/12. Subtract here, and you get 7. And the answer is negative. All right, so follow what you would have done with an integer, and you'll be good to go. If you have questions, ask your math teacher.